The walk itself, November 28, 2012. It is minus 14 Celsius as I leave the house. I know the wind is blowing fairly hard because the ribbons hanging on the veranda are flowing quite nicely, even though we are totally surrounded by trees. My normal gear would have been sufficient for minus 14, but I know that when I hit the open area, wind will be a very significant factor in my comfort or otherwise. I put on coveralls, fleece-lined gloves, and put a full face mask toque into my pocket, just in case. It is a very cloudy night, so I guess there'll be no glimpse of the full moon, nor any chance of seeing the lunar eclipse. Oh well, that's life. Conditions are not always as we might like them to be. The walk down the driveway to the creek is very easy. We have had only a couple of centimeters of snow since last night, so that will not affect my walk tonight. My walk up the hill and toward the gate is quite easy as well, but I'm not out to set any record. I walk at a pace which feels comfortable. At the gate, I turn left and am now heading due north. I go about 10 steps, stop, close my eyes, and listen. I am totally enclosed in pitch black darkness. It is easy to fool my brain, as it feels pitch black. I stand perfectly still, and then I hear it. Creak, creak, creak. I recognize the sound after the second or third creak. On my right, across the ditch, is an old-growth forest with very tall, heavy trees. Some of those trees die and fall over, but rarely do they make it to the ground. They lean on another tree which is in the falling path. As the wind blows the taller, strong tree, it bends and sways in the wind. The old leaning tree is stationary, so they rub on each other, giving the creaking sound. Actually, that sound is used a lot in Hollywood movies to indicate a door opening in the haunted mansions. I open my eyes and head north. Directly in front, I see a red glow reflecting off the cloud layer, which is quite close to the ground. To the left of that, another glowing reflection, and further west again, another glowing red reflection. Any thoughts? We are in oil and gas country. Excess gas is flared or burned off. The fire is then reflected off the clouds. Quite eerie, actually. Still feeling quite comfortable, not too warm, not too cold. Once I have walked almost a mile north, I stop just to see what kind of light this larger flashlight will produce for my camera phone. I pull it out from my breast pocket. Why do I keep it there? Same reason I keep a butane lighter in an inside pocket. If the batteries stay warm, the light will be brighter and last longer. I'm quite surprised how bright this light is compared to my little pocket work light. I am also surprised to see a set of large diameter tracks right close to where I am walking. And they are fresh because there is a light snow falling, and these tracks have no fresh snow on them. Another 5 steps forward, and I see another set of tracks, much smaller. My guess on both sets would be wolf on the very large set and fox or small coyote on the small set. Very cool. I put the flashlight away and turn left, heading into the direction of where the cows have been bedded down the last 2 evenings. Perhaps with this brighter flashlight, I'll be able to show the cows chewing their cud. It seems strangely quiet. As I approach the willow line along the fence where the cows were before, I can tell that the cows are no longer there. Makes sense, though, as Al and Brian have probably fed the cows in a more sheltered spot, out of the wind. Less wind means less heat loss, which means less feed is required to keep the animals warm. I still have half a mile to go to my normal turnaround point, but I stop and turn just past where the cows used to be. Holy crow! Now I am facing directly into the east wind. Although it is not too strong, it is biting my skin. I do a quick video take, and within 2 minutes, my bare hands are beginning to sting. Not good, but also no problem. I pull my full face mask out of the pocket, put my regular toque into that pocket, Take my glasses off, as the face mask is quite tight, and pull the mask over my head. The mask has only 3 holes, 2 eyes and a nose. Pull it down and I am as snug as a bug in a rug, because the mask is lined with insulate. Now that I'm comfortable, I set the camera phone on upload a video and drop it into my bib overalls chest pocket. Phone and batteries stay warm, last longer, and work all right from that pocket. Heading home, once I turn south, I am totally protected from the wind by the forest on my left, so the full mask comes off, fleece-lined gloves come off, and I'm very comfortable with a bare bald head. The rest of the walk is easy, and I'm home in no time at all. An easy walk with 4 miles covered in 90 minutes, but I did spend some time taking the video and getting the phone to upload for my Facebook friends. Thanks for coming along. No one was a burden of any sort. I enjoyed your company and hope you all have a very peaceful sleep, much like that of a baby with no worries. Good night.